So, for my scout unit, there was nowhere really good to put these guys previously. I wasn't going to put them outside the wall. I'm not Season 8 of Game of Thrones. I put my infantry inside the walls.
Don't have your cavalry
just go rushing out into the darkness. Ugh. Welcome to the Kingdom. I'm Chris, and this is Good Enough Gaming. Howdy, folks. Welcome back to the Kingdom for a very special battle report. Nick has joined me.
With the will of the dead at my side.
Indeed. And we are going to run a siege battle. This is one of the advanced rules from the rulebook that I have been so eager to try out. Had a friend from the local gaming store print out that massive dwarf fortress. Showed it off a little while ago and I finally finished painting it, but it's been taking me a while to accumulate siege towers and siege ladders and battering rams and everything else that I would need to run a full-on siege warfare game. So here we have the dwarves are going to be taking on the Vampiric Undead. We're doing 3,000 points for the dwarves, which means the undead as the attackers get a little bit extra. I think it was 750 points extra.
Yes, sir.
So 3,700 points of Vampiric Undead versus 3,000 points of dwarves in one of their many strongholds. This is the fortress of Kazhad Dahzak. And we're going to see if the undead are able to take it or not. So let us go over the army lists and then we'll go over the rules, because siege games don't follow any of the typical missions as far as what you normally expect for objectives. So let's start off with going over the list of the attackers.
To begin with the Grand Master of Undeath, Nagash, Lord of Nehekara. Not quite in this one, though. This is a Vampire Master.
Well, no, he's making a cameo appearance.
He's making a cameo appearance in a different universe to slay dwarves, one of his many old enemies, as is all that lives and breathes upon the earth. And he shall remind you that all is Nagash's, and Nagash is all. He is using the stat block of a Vampire Master on Skeleton Dragon. Scraggin, if you would, Christopher. But he's a very simple, not really straightforward character. He is a caster 3, so he has a heavy great weapon, which is 3 attacks, AP 3, heavy claws, 6 attacks, AP 1, a putrid bite, 6 attacks and bane, and stomp, which is 6 attacks, AP 2, along with caster 3 and mind control. So he is a tough 21 caster 3 with a lot of stuff he can do.
Wow.
Obviously.
Wow.
Wow, including teleport. This gonna be an exciting game with Nagash at the helm. And then on his bookward side, we have a nice, beautiful tower we've made out of fresh timber we've stolen from him. And inside of that...
Well, you can see actually in the very back of the screen, folks, why there's only 3 or 4 trees and then nothing. You cut it all down to make your towers.
Yes, we cut it all down. We cut it all down for towers. We're very efficient skeletons.
Yeah, the dead are known for being efficient.
But in that lovely siege tower is a unit of 20 stitched zombies, and being led by a drained leader. The drained leader...
I'm sorry, that's an awful name.
We drained him. We drained him to make him compliant.
Indeed.
So he has the stitched leader upgrade, so he's not a drained leader, he's actually a stitched drained leader.
Well, they stitched up the thing that was causing the drain.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So he is fearless and slow, just like the boys he leads, but he's also a great corpse master, so he offers his whole unit reanimation. So what that does is that every turn, whenever he's activated, I roll as many dice as the max number of models / wounds it could restore. So for everyone you kill, I will roll that many
and they
dice.
come back on a 5?
On a 5-up, I restore 1 model.
Plus you have the army-wide Vampiric Undead.
We are going to be hard to... You have to kill us.
That's how vampires should be.
You have to kill us entirely, or we're probably coming back. Overall, though, they're not that crazy. They're 10 attacks, 10 claw attacks, which is 2 attacks, AP nothing.
But they just, I've seen this before, they just drown you.
It's 40 attacks total, yes. 40 attacks total, and they're going to be coming back. I upgraded them with the infiltrate rule, but It's not going to happen because I wanted to use the siege towers.
Okay.
But it could have been way scarier. But the siege towers, so I don't have to go over this twice, are mirrored. There are 2 siege towers, each have 20 zombies in them with
Identical.
a drain leader.
Okay.
They're identical. This is a lot of units for me to keep up with, so they tend to mirror one another, just so I don't have to
we'll
recall.
go over the rules for the siege engines when we talk about the mission parameters rather than do that here.
Of course. And then next to the siege tower, on its bookward side, is what looks like a Morghast, but is actually a corpse cart. The thing that, again, mirrored on the other side. I have 2 corpse carts in the army. The thing that they do that's really super duper special is, 1, give me the Corpse Master, which is Cursed Undead boost. So every time they activate, I pick a unit within 12, which gets Cursed Undead on a roll of 5 or 6 instead of just a 6. So that makes important units way tougher every turn. And then, just because it's so fun, I paid 105 points each to give them these spawn-stitched zombies upgrade. So once per game, they will each pop out and birth a new unit of 10 zombies.
So grand total, once all the zombies that you have are on the table, there's, what, 60 of them?
60 zombies
60
when they're all on the
zombies.
table. You will have to kill 60 zombies. Actually, probably more
Challenge
because 40
accepted.
of them. 40 of them get to respawn.
That's true. In basic,
So-
basic statistics, I'm going to probably be killing around 100 zombies.
So, gonna be exciting. And they also have regeneration on their own, so they have a 5-up feel no pain, and they're tough 6. So, big, exciting, hard to kill. And then next to them on their bookward side is my first unit of 7 werewolves. 6 werewolves and 1 werewolf champion, actually. I'm sure you're very excited for them. Werewolf champion upgraded with a greatsword and razor blades. So
He shaves, is he?
he does shave.
That's wonderful.
He
That's
has
weird for a wolf,
Well, he's
you'd
one
think.
of those. He's one of those dogs that has really human eyes, so he likes to play up the fear factor of that. They're actually all mixed with poodles, so
Interesting.
behavioral issues out the wazoo. I'm sure you can imagine. But tough 6, strider, scout. I'll get to move them in 12 inches in a sec. But cursed undead with the shred in melee aura. So him and his whole unit have shred in melee. So if you roll 1s, you're in
Stuff's
maul.
going to die.
Greatsword is 3 attacks, AP4. Razor blades are 3 attacks, reliable. And then all the werewolves have heavy rending claws, 3 attacks, AP1 and rending, and shred. So there's 12 of them. So that's like 18 wounds in werewolves and then 6 in guy, in hero. So they are hard to kill once again. And they are mirrored on the other side as well.
So basically, you've just got half his army, not just, or not half. You've just gone over about 75% of your army in just those units.
Yes.
People can be like, I'm tired of staring at this particular screenshot. Okay, fine, we'll show you something.
We'll move over.
Here we goes, the other half. Second verse, almost same as the first.
I only have one thing to talk about over here, but boy, oh boy, is he exciting. The Butcher Titan. Another new model, I think. Is this his first appearance?
Debut?
His debut. Cursed Undead, Fear 3, Fearless, Slow, and Tough 18.
And in response to the person who, I think it was on Instagram, said that a Stitch zombie or a Titan like that should not have such healthy flesh tones, he's newly created.
Yeah. We can source good skin.
Right.
Like, that's why I'm here.
And part of the other reason,
dwarf hide lasts.
honestly, the reason I didn't want to paint him that is because when I did the painting for the smaller versions of that guy, I experimented with a bunch of different rotted and decayed flesh and didn't like any of them, how they really turned out, whereas I knew I could do a healthy skin tone. So that's my preference and I'm sticking to it. Anyways, I hijacked your show, sir.
He has no upgrades and not much going on. He has 6 stomps at AP2 and then 12 Titan Cleaver attacks, each at AP1 and rending. So he's not as tough as Nagash, but he does a lot of damage and he has Cursed Undead.
Now you brought him in a previous game.
I did.
If folks remember the battle, it was you did Undead and I did my Sky City Dwarves, and you brought one of these guys and he just rampaged. The only thing that saved me,
unkillable, but he was so slow.
He was so slow. That was
So
the one
slow.
thing that saved me was he was so slow. There's the battering ram.
Another special new item in the kingdom, the last bit of siege engine. Oh, the werewolves also are carrying ladders so they can climb up the walls.
Yeah.
But in the battering ram is a unit of 20 skeletons with a skeleton champion. So they, luckily for you, won't come back to life when you kill them, but they do have Fear 3. So
Fear
it's
3.
they
They
have
got a
Fear
banner.
3. Yeah, well, the skeleton leader.
The skeleton
He has
leader's got a
his
Fear 3
Yeah, so
banner.
he has his army standard bearer, so he gives them Fear 3. If we remember that same game you just mentioned, that was really big for me because they were able to just sit on an objective and never lose combat.
Because whenever I've charged them, I couldn't kill enough to counter the banner.
Luckily, not a defensive unit this time, all upgraded with cursed halberds, so you're going to get 20 rending and sever attacks. So
If they
2 to
get
4.
to the walls.
If they get to the walls, you may just blast that out of the sky. Who knows? I'm really hopeful that I touch the wall.
There's a lot of new model syndrome on the table here, folks. All of the siege equipment, some of the undead. So we'll have to see how that particular rule of fate works out. Oh yes, bring Junior.
Oh yeah.
So when I was getting the models for this, put them right in front there. I initially put in an order for a battering ram, and when it arrived, isn't it so cute? Like
we had to delay this game.
We had to delay the game
because he was a bit.
I opened the box and I went, "That's not going to work. That is not going to work." So I looked around and found another STL file and purchased that one. Everything I got here printed was from Coveted Forge, by the way, on Etsy. They did it. Great job. Really quick. Everything came out nice and clean. So highly recommended. This Take Your Daughter to Work Day will be sure not appearing in this film. Okay, so manning the walls of Kazhad Dahzak. We have a unit of, on the far right in the tower, or far left on the tower here, we have a unit of regular marksmen. There's nothing really special about them. I tried to go for mass, lots and lots of bodies, rather than pump tons of points into equipment. Although, the one thing I did to most of the units was to give them musicians, so the dwarves can move a little faster, because I need that, and then banners, because I need them to hold firm rather than run. So most units have a musician and banner upgrade, but not a lot beyond that. So next to them on the walls is one unit of 10 warriors, or I believe now they are called mountain warriors. No equipment other than banners. Next to them, near the keep there in the center, is my first piece of artillery. That one is a regular old cannon. Nothing fancy about it. It simply attacks 2, AP1, blast 3. I figured I would be fighting a lot of mass for this, so I brought a lot of blast, but that may have not been a great idea. Then, guarding the fortress or the main gate, I have a unit of the Iron Marksmen and a ranged hero to go with them. So the Iron Marksmen have the heavy hand weapons, or not heavy hand weapons, they have the fire rifles. So 2 attacks, 18 inches, and rending to negate your regen for anything. Not your cursed undead, but that. And then the hero that's with them gives them a relentless aura, so every 6 to hit does an extra. So I needed to maximize firepower. So they're the ones that are guarding. And then on the far right, not a part of that marksman unit, is my rune priest. You need at least one caster who's going to be defending a fortress of this stature. So the rune priest is a caster level 3. And no other special equipment. He's just there to try and sling spells, hammer runes, and utter incantations. Defending this wall, pretty much mirror image of the other in terms of the marksmen in the tower and the warriors on the wall. But instead of a cannon, the artillery piece I have on this side is the ballista there. That's my deadly weapon. So that thing, it's deadly 6. So it can hurt if I can manage to do damage. So your 21 wound hero on a zombie dragon, I only have to hit it 4 times with that. There's only 4 turns.
But you have a lot of riflemen up there.
I do. They're okay. We'll see. But that's the artillery piece there. On the other side of the warriors, I have my attack helicopter. I gave him, again, the rapid flamethrower because I figured I would need to be weeding through hordes and groups rather than taking on big objects. So we'll see if that was a wise decision or not. But those are just the dwarves that are defending the walls. In the city itself, there is, of course, more. So first, we have third artillery piece, the stone thrower. It's indirect, so that thing's just going to be lobbing rocks over the walls all game long. Hopefully, if it hits once or twice, that'll be nice, because it's blast 6. Then, the front ranks of infantry there. Once the walls are breached, or once the gate is knocked down, they're going to have to plug the gap. First, we have a squad of Iron Warriors. That's the ones closest. And a champion with them. So the Iron Warriors, they have runic hammers, so 1 attack, but quake, meaning if you roll a 1 to block, you'll take an extra wound. So it's kind of like your shred. So you have shred, I have quake.
Fantastic.
And they ignore regen, which will be handy as well. As far as the dwarf champion who's with them, I gave him the sturdy boost aura. So my whole army has sturdy. Outside 9 inches, I'm +1 defense. They have it even if you're within 9 inches. And they're already a defense 3. So they're a defense 2 and will still ignore the first AP. So I'm hoping they'll have some staying power. Next to them, we've got a unit of bearded veterans. Heavy great weapons, 1 attack apiece, but AP 3. And hopefully they can act as a good counterpunch. Then on the other side, we have my 4th piece of artillery, a flame cannon. Once they bust through the walls, they're going to be probably channeled in. If they, smash down the gate or knock away one section of walls, they'll have to funnel in. So I've got basically a giant flamethrower to keep them out. And then standing next to the statue is the High King himself. We are running the High King as a dwarf champion, riding on a, a beast. What's the name? The beast construct. So those little guys carrying him in that arc are going to be using the stats of a beast construct. So that means he has his own hammer. The guys carrying him will get little attacks, but he has the armor standard bearer, so he has fear 3 as well. He has a rune of power, so every time he kills a unit, he gets AP 1 and +1 to defense for the rest of the game. So as he kills stuff, he gets stronger and stronger.
Very easy to attain with the amount of units I have.
And the Beast Construct gives him an armor of 3+ instead of 4+, impact 2, swift, so he's not so slow, and an additional 3 toughness. And I gave him the heavy runic hammer so that he too is doing some pretty heavy hitting, and if you roll badly, it's going to hurt even more. So that is at least the defenders that are already deployed, but we still have a few more surprises. So in reserves, we have 1 unit of miners who can pop up 1 inch away from an enemy unit. And I've given them both melee weapons, but I also gave them explosives. So they have a 12-inch ranged attack as well as a pretty decent melee attack. And one of them has a mining drill, which is a character killer. And then next to them, a unit of rangers equipped with bows. Again, their job is to kind of harass and be the picket for the rest of the army. So they're going to be scouting along with yours, which could be interessant. So that is 3,000 points of dwarves. Let's see how they can stand up against a heck of a lot more 1,000 points of undead. So as far as mission parameters, unlike normal games, there's no set number of turns. Instead, there's basically a couple objectives behind the wall. We didn't actually place them, but there's not a whole lot of space back there. Essentially, if the undead can breach the wall and get to that statue at the very back and hold it, they pretty much won. As far as the dwarves, they have to kill 75% of the attacking army in order to win. So we just keep going till one of the two happens. As far as the dwarves on the wall, while they are on the wall, they get +1 to defense. So coupled with their sturdy, that's going to make the dwarves very, very tough, hopefully, at least against shooting. I don't know if it counts. I don't think it counts in melee. Now, as far as the siege engines, so the battering ram counts as basically a vehicle with a 2+ toughness and 3 toughness, 2+ defense. And if it gets in contact with the wall or the gates or anything, it does D3 + 4, I think, AP 4 hits. Just automatic hits. It doesn't have to roll for them. And then, of course, if it's destroyed, then obviously that particular model there will stay, but the unit carrying it will have another battering ram that they can carry along with them. The siege towers count as defense 2, toughness 12, transport 21 vehicles, essentially. And every turn they have to do one of two things. They can either hold or they can rush. So there's not going to be a lot of turns for the dwarves to shoot before they've got zombies right up in their faces. And then every unit that has a siege ladder, we got the ladders just for show. Technically, it's just a piece of war gear. And what it means is that if that unit gets in contact with the wall, they can melee the unit at the top. So there's not actually, we don't place the model and the ladder and then you don't have to move up it and literally climb the wall. Instead, it's if you have siege tower or siege engines, siege ladders, as part of your equipment, you touch the wall, you can fight whatever's on top of it.
But visually, we want to have the ladder.
Oh, of course, we're absolutely going to have the visual side. So reading over the rules, it's not meant to simulate a siege as much as you would think it is. Instead, a lot of the stuff that I have models here for would actually just be tokens or markers for specific units, other than the siege towers. Everything else is just supposed to be a marker. But to me, that's very deeply unfulfilling. So we'll see how it goes. Each wall section has a defensive 2, and I think it was like a toughness of 12 for you to smash through the wall to actually go through it that way. And we'll just have to see how this goes and trust that it's at least partially balanced, or who knows, maybe all the undead won't even get to the top of the wall, and on the other hand, maybe the dwarves will get completely swept without a single zombie getting killed.
These things happen.
They do.
These things happen.
They absolutely happen.
But we'll find out.
But yes, when we did the roll-off, we actually didn't do a roll-off. This deserves. So here we have it, folks. First activation. It's going to a
4
tie.
4. So we re-roll.
Oh crap.
6.
Oh, a good
yay.
showing on a 5, but the attackers, as I suppose makes sense, the attackers will go first.
You said when I make contact with the wall, I can attack the thing on top. Do I still have to do a charge move?
Yes. So
Okay.
you would charge up to the wall, and that would be the count. So, which on the one hand makes it very, very simple, but on the other hand, it means the height of the wall doesn't matter.
Yes, which is a bit tragic.
So at the end of the game, we'll see. Does it need that level of complexity where you have to actually take into account going up the height of the wall, or is it easier just to say if you have the siege ladders, you can attack the top?
The werewolves rush forward, or charge forward, I should say, not to give it on the wrong idea of what move is being done here, and they are going to immediately attack some of your rifle dwarves, who I hope
They're not going to
are-
last too long. They really aren't.
And I was within 8 inches.
So they do not get their +1. So they're basically
Good.
dead. They're
Well,
pretty
we'll see. There's only like a ton of attacks coming at you, but it'll be fine. We're going to start with the Lord just because I must. We're going to start with his razor blades, which is...
He's going to shave dwarf. That's what it is. He's not actually harming them. He's just going to shame them.
Taking your beards,
He's
Snutty. This is a reliable attack, so attacks at quality 2, so these are 2s to hit. Drop 1.
Still drop 1 though. Marks for
So
their
2
defensive
successes.
5.
Any 1s are additional things.
Oh, if block 1,
You block
1 dies.
So 1 through, and now his 3 AP4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Great tragedy.
Ooh, just
Great
1.
tragedy.
But 6s.
1 at AP, yeah, whatever. And then 1s are bad. So
That's a 3.
All right, good.
So that's the second
good,
one gone.
Because now the bulk of the attacks are coming. 18 attacks at AP1 rending.
And I'm going to be defending on 6s. The rend won't matter. Because the AP takes him to 6s. And they don't have regen, so...
3, 6, 9. So I'll just roll these twice.
We'll
to
just
avoid
see
having-
if 8 dwarves can hold out against 18 attacks.
So rolling these twice, hitting on 3s. 7 so far.
Okay. 9, 10, 12, 13, 14.
Yes. So 14 sticks up, 1s are shred.
All right, folks. Watch. Believe in me. I can do this. Oh, heck no.
So that's 2, 3 shreds.
So there's 2, 4, 6 dead just from that. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12. Yeah. So the entire bastion has already been cleared out.
You hear the howls of the worgen as we scale the walls and turn to bloody mist and shreds of meager
that's got to
flesh.
hurt some
Your
dwarven morale when you just start hearing shrieks and seeing chunks and body parts
Don't
falling
forget,
off.
all the beards and mustaches are falling off.
They've all been
intact.
shaved.
We've shaved you.
All
as we
right,
kill you.
that's a pretty brutal opening.
Do we now
right
mount
there.
the walls?
I would say for the movement, the attack. I don't know. Can they fit
We
there?
scale. I mean, probably not, but we could,
Half and half.
I could put some
On
guys
top
up
of the
top.
walls?
They balance well on the tops, so I think just for the
That's
visual
making me
of it.
nervous. We'll fix it, folks. We'll come back. It makes sense before he does the same thing on the other side that I should probably shoot with those marksmen. And if you are within 8, that means I can focus fire.
Yes, you can.
So we will be doing that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 attacks, hitting you normally on 4. So I'm going to be hitting you on 3s. These are at AP1, nothing else special about them.
Werewolves are defense 4.
Here we go. 6 total. 6 at AP1. I mean, if you fail all of these, that'll kill 2 guys, which would be nice, but I'm not counting my chickens. Do you know why? Because I don't have any chickens.
range. Needing 5. So 1, 2 go through. The rest are... Wow, that's 2 6s, 2 5s. Now this is what I like to roll.
I didn't even kill one?
No, you didn't. I hate to say. So one guy is down to 1 wound. Could I have a little marker?
Well, why bother? You're not going to need it.
Don't fall to pessimism. Yeah, those are just your riflemen. You have all those siege engines still to do.
Okay, well, I obviously I wasn't planning on wiping out the unit, but I thought I'd at least get one. All right, well, should we just leave it here?
Yeah, we may as well, because I mean,
like
it may be now that they've gone better to engage with some of the at risk, like that tough 3 battering ram or whatever. But I don't know. I want to do werewolf stuff. Yeah, they're well.
Second verse, same as the first.
First, razor blades, reliable, needing 2s, hitting with all. No AP.
No AP. Saving on just 5s. 1. So 2 are dead
tread,
so far.
Don't forget tread.
Oh, so there's 3 dead.
But I mean, extra wound, same number of attacks. Does that spill over?
I think for that they clarified that it does another.
Okay.
It does spill over. Yeah.
Okie dokie. So that's 3 dead so far.
3 so far.
And then his 3 AP4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Drop 2 again. So
he's
1.
just so excited about the shaving thing.
Yeah, he's just so excited about shaving. Yeah, he's got 3 beards just now.
Oh,
You're good.
makes that one. Sorry.
Now, don't worry, there's 18.
Well, we got to roll closer to the wolves.
Yes, don't worry. So now 18 more. So 3s.
Can you do 7 damage with 18 dice?
We'll see. So first 9, rolling closer to the wolves. Hey, that's not very good.
I'll just make a little pool here of saves that I have to do.
8,
Remember the rends,
10,
you can just combine.
Yeah. 11 saves.
Total.
11 saves. 1s are extra wounds.
So I have to, on 6s, 7, didn't he? Okay.
And 1s are bad. Hey, that's not many 1s. That's a lot of 6s.
1, 2, 3, 4, but still, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So you killed them all, and I have 1 to spare. All right. Well, now that the opening assault on the wall has been taken care of, now I can, for at least the rest of this turn, we're kind of in my territory where I just get to shoot at you, and you don't get to do a whole lot in return.
Not really, except for when Nagash happens.
Well, yeah, he does. Okay, so we will have the ballista, the bolt thrower, open fire on that corpse cart on the far side of the siege tower. If I can kill that, I'll take out, was it 100 points to spawn a unit of...
Yes, and whatever the corpse cards cost, which are...
All right, so I'm shooting from over 9 inches away, so I get +1 to hit. This is going to hit you on a 3. Oh, that's a 3. That is, sir, an AP of 3 deadly 6.
Needing a 6. Don't get it. Needing... So now I go to my feel no pain, because he has regen.
He has regen.
He has regeneration and Vampiric Undead. So, needing 5s. 2, 4, 6. So 6 here, needing 5s to ignore. That's not crazy. That's only 2. So now he has survived his initial shot.
He's not dead.
Needing 6s.
You're joking.
I don't know what to tell you. Again, new dice set. They all do the same thing. So he takes 2 wounds.
I did 2 wounds. I skewer you with this gigantic bolt, and you're like, eh.
Nagash, Lord of Undeath, Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon, moves forward 12 inches. He does not need to do all that much because he doesn't have a blast weapon, but he does have magic and mind control.
Yes, he does.
So with his 3, I could deadly gaze you, which would be funny, but I can also Dance of Death, which gives up to 3 friendly units within 12 inches teleport next time the effect will apply. Which means I could put that siege tower on the walls this turn,
there,
which is really tough not to do, but I think that would be kind of unfun. So, what we are going to do is Spectral Wind. No, actually, it's going to be Seductive Invocation, which is pick up to 2 enemy units within 18 inches, which must take a morale test. If failed, I move it up to 6 inches in a
you're going to make them step off the wall.
And I'll have a 3rd unit be able to do that shortly. But
the entire defenders of the wall just
leap to their death. But,
what, is it a level 2 spell?
It's a level 2 spell, so I'm going to spend 1 to make this easier to cast. So I'll be cast. This will go off on a 3.
And I'm going to spend all 3 of my guys' spell points, so yours is going off on a 6.
No.
Oh, yes.
Chris,
Behold the power of the dwarf
fun.
rune.
That's no fun. That's a 2.
That's a 2.
It wouldn't have gone off even if you hadn't done that.
You know
I'm
what,
glad
though?
you
It's
used
okay.
it. I'm glad you used it.
Most
but
of
no spell from him.
Most of his spells are offensive, and you're not close enough anyways.
True. But nothing from him so far. But now, mind control, so it's still going to try to happen. And you can't.
So who's he going to mind control?
Oh, the ballista.
Well, now there's an interesting concern because the ballista can't move.
Well, it can't move. They're not the
it's
ballista.
immobile.
They're not the ballista. We will do...
the warriors?
It's within 18 inches. Let me see who's within 18. Probably most of you. Yeah, it's most of you. But it could...
Because I get the wizard because he did that, make him jump.
Actually, hold on. Let me be really, really weird about this. I could make those guys in there just start walking towards the walls for no reason. I won't. We're going to do the warriors. It'll be these guys up here.
Okay, so I take a morale test?
Yes, you must take a morale test, and if you fail, I will move you 6 inches in the direction of my choosing.
All right, now I do have a banner, so I get +1 to this.
Okay.
So on a 3+,
You don't
hold
get
the
much
wall,
control.
lads. 4.
You're good.
I need to do something about these wolves, because with how good they are, you could literally just roll up
Yes,
the
they
wall
will
and
probably
clear it
roll
off.
across the wall. Or I could start breaching in. They can just leave the wall alone and start going
With
to
a
kill
knick-knack,
everything.
paddywhack, leave
Yeah.
the wall alone.
Yeah, leave the wall alone, but
So the
also taking the bones for the dogs.
Cannon here is going to shoot at them.
Probably. Do they get cover now they're up on the wall?
They do. Oh, but it's blast. It's
Okay.
blast, so
Yeah,
it
blast
doesn't
burst
matter.
cover. That's too bad.
Okay, so artillery cannon. It is going to get 2 attacks, AP1, blast 3. And I'm hitting, because you're over 9 inches away, I still get the +1 to hit. So hitting on 3s.
Ooh, that's
One
only
fail, so that is 3 saves at AP1.
3
Good
saves
sir.
at AP1.
Scoot over a bit.
5 ups. Nothing. Needing 6 ups.
Vampiric Undead.
Nothing.
I got one.
Guy's dead.
Take Mr. Gray back here.
Gray.
Greymane.
Greymane, yeah.
Okay.
Like in WoW.
So we've got a little bit of progress here.
I hate Greymane. I was a Northgate rebel.
We all have our priorities. I'm going to continue chipping away at the units of wolves that have breached the wall. So for my scout unit, there was nowhere really good to put these guys previously. I wasn't going to put them outside the wall. I'm not Season 8 of Game of Thrones. I put my infantry inside the walls.
So have your cavalry
Just go rushing out into the darkness. Oh, we're not going to talk about that anymore. So anyways, they have crossbows. They're going to shoot up into the tower and see if we can kill off another one of those wolves. Unfortunately, I am too far away to focus fire, and because you're in the tower, you are +1, which means my scouts here, I think you're going to completely negate their... Oh, they don't even have AP, so you're going to get +1 to your save. However,
4s and 6s.
the bolts are rending. So
Good. So no, they don't have reach. They just have an ignore.
okay, Rangers hitting on 4s, 6s make me happy.
Oh.
Whoa,
Oh. That's 3 6s then.
that's
All
4
hits.
6s, and everything hits.
Ay. All right, the
you
Rangers.
you have angered
All right.
the Dwarven Rangers.
Okay,
sir.
you know, so that's was it Quake?
No, it's just rending.
Okay.
So you got
oh boy. Okay. So
4 at AP 4.
Okay,
And then
so-
6 at AP nothing.
Let's start with the AP 4s. So this is 6s.
1
saved, and then needing
for
6s.
Vampiric Undead. Yeah, regen doesn't affect it. Oh, you
Another-
get
so
one.
So 1 is still alive.
Okay,
So
well,
1's at 2.
We'll just make a little running
So
total.
1's
of
at 2,
wounds
and then you
here.
said 6 more.
Yep, but you'll get +1 to these.
So needing 3s.
I can get at least 1.
Oh, you're gonna get more.
Oh,
than one,
I get-
It seems like
So 4 of them.
so
But
far.
but
So I need to pass
as many of these as
many of these
possible.
because if I fail all of these, then I lose
You
two
lose
guys.
2
here,
guys.
which is rough. So we'll see. So here we go.
What are you, Socrates? You got 1.
So one guy dead, and, one
then
guy
one's
inherits
down
2
to
wounds.
1
So I still lose
wound.
another.
All right.
Mr. Red Hat.
We are slowly chipping away. Sorry the camera angle isn't changing much, folks, but that's what happens in a siege. Nobody moves. The trebuchet is going to lob a stone at the other unit of wolves. I should have done
Been
it.
given a I moved my corpse
yes.
cart. I moved my corpse cart and gave just up like kind of identically to the first one, and they have given their boost to the werewolf. I probably should have done to the first set, but such is life.
Yeah, in case we didn't mention, because I don't remember if we did, this corpse cart gave the undead boost to the giant, and then that corpse cart gave the undead boost to the werewolves. So a lot of his stuff now is getting a lot more difficult to kill. Stone thrower, 1 attack. Here we go, hitting on a 3 because of how far away you are. That's a 6.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
no.
it doesn't do anything special, but 6 hits, AP 2.
And this is blast.
It is blast.
AP 2, so they will need 6s. So it's good that I gave that boost. Good that I gave that boost. So needing 6s.
Ooh, not a 1, but on 5s now.
On 5 up, and we're okay. Not a 1. So
that is 2 dead werewolves.
2 dead werewolves.
See, the Dwarven artillery is speaking. So Nick was asking, am I running out of shooters? And I said, oh, sir, this is a Dwarven siege army.
A foolish question.
So these guys here, I won't make you watch, but I'm going to move them over to the edge so they can keep putting more fire into the wolves on the flank, because I'm getting close. There's only 5 and 1 has a wound. If I can take them down even to half and maybe, just maybe, get them to fail a morale check and be wasted for next turn. The heavy firepower from up here on top of the tower is going to be shooting into your werewolves, good sir. Each one gets 2 shots with rending. Interesting. So here's how we're going to start. We're going to do those first. So 16 shots. These are going to be hitting you on 3s. No AP, but rending. So maybe I should have shot them on the other side against those other guys, but one thing at a time here. All right, hitting you on 3s. A lot of 2s and 1s.
But
a lot of 2s and 1s,
A
but
lot of
definitely
6s.
made up for that.
This is in my werewolves?
Yes.
Oh, you bully my werewolves so horribly.
Okay, so 6 rend. Why don't you start with that?
And that's on the boys with the swords?
Yes, that's the flank on this side.
6s.
2. Not bad.
No, only 1. Not 2.
Yeah, you got 2.
All right, now needing 6s.
6s again.
One
So
more
3.
dead.
Okay.
But one guy inherits 1, so it's one is dead, and then 1's and 2 wounds.
Yep. So I have now cleared out all of the guys who are on the ground.
Yes.
And we've
we're
now
down
got
to
ones that are
only
actually in the
9.
tower. But
only
good sir.
15 more wounds to clear.
Now, this, I was kind of hoping to end on an even note because that unit has 2 weapons that are deadly.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's unfortunately going to waste. But can't be helped. 2 torpedo rifles. 2 attacks, hitting on 3s. That's both hit. The
I know
6.
there's that one guy who said deadly resolves first in the comments of that one video. But
Oh, does it? Well, it's not going to matter because
whatever you shoot.
It happened exactly.
So
AP2, you're in cover, drops to AP1.
All right, needing 6s, needing 5s. 1, so we're good. And
Come
now needing
on,
6.
make it even.
No, he
Got him.
dies. And that also
Drops you below half.
It's morale. 3s. That's a 2. That's a 2. Let's see if they're fearless.
Do they have fearless? Did you give them the undead so that they just lose more wounds?
No, they have the Shreddor.
They give that instead. Okay.
Not fearless. They are shaken.
My Christmas wish has come true. I mean, you'll just last stand.
Yes, I will.
It's not like
it changes nothing. It changes nothing in my plan. Nothing at all. But
okay, and then also I have. Oh, I should have done this. Yeah, boy, I totally did it because I forgot that there's the hero who has a rifle who could have stripped off that last one. So my fault. I will learn better for next time. 3 shots hitting on 3s. All hits. I don't think it's rending. No, it's just a flat AP1.
Cover.
Cover so negates. 2.
1. Needing 6s. 2 more.
The 2 wounds just want to stay on this unit.
Poor fellas. Poor fellas.
That's all I gotta say.
The puppy dogs are getting shot at.
All I gotta say. Okay, I am going to have my helicopter there. You know what? It's going to stay where it is because that way it can focus fire. I did give it the flamethrower. Okay, so because I gave it the flamethrower, I'm changing my mind. I'm going to move it back to here because this way I can still shoot you, but you can't. I mean, you could charge it, but that'd probably be a bad idea. All right, so 2 attacks with the flamethrower. And it's reliable. No AP. Just the reliable. So here we go. Hitting you on 2s. Oh, I missed one. I missed one. So you have 3 saves, AP nothing, and you're in cover. Oh no, blast ignores cover. So 3 saves at AP nothing.
Here we go. Drops 1, needing 6s because we've used the 1.
Oh, it's just a one time. Okay.
The next time it would apply.
Too bad. But that's just 1 damage.
Yep, but one guy was still at 1, I do believe. So I think that's, as this was left over, so one guy is dead.
One guy's dead.
So
Okay.
that is now also down to half.
Really? I didn't think I'd killed that many already.
Well, not quite down to half because there's still the hero. But
Okay,
like
so you have
half
4 out of
half
4
the guys.
so you're not-
half
you're
the
not there.
guys are still.
That's okay. I am chipping away. Although I fear by the time I cleared out the wolves that it will work exactly as you planned. Your main line will have crashed into the walls and then I'll be in trouble. Okay, my next activation. For Nyx, the siege tower that you can see at the top of the screen there, he trundled that one forward. I believe trundle is called for. For me, there is a flame cannon way down here that you can see, but he's backed up a bit, but it has an 18-inch range. And so it is going to gush a little flame spurt at you. And see if I can do more of what I just did. So, flame cannon, 1 attack, reliable, blast 3. So it's a weaker version of what the helicopter, the attack chopper had. So here we go, hitting on a 2. That's a 6. 3 at AP 1, that's the difference. It's 1 attack, but it's an AP.
And this is on the werewolves again?
This is on the werewolves, and it's blast, so just straight up. No.
AP1 saves 1.
There, oh, you're right, yep,
They're
5.
4 up, so 5s are good, needing 6s. Nothing, so another 2 damage.
But not a kill.
Not quite a kill.
That's okay.
Quite a kill.
All right, folks, a tiny 5-point purchase, 10-point purchase has made its money back. So my unit of Iron Warriors here, I spent the money to give them a musician so they would move 1 extra inch. And that 5-inch movement instead of 4 has put them in range to throw a shrapnel charge up here on top of the tower. And hopefully I can kill me some more wolves, maybe, or at least wound them. I'll settle for that. So hitting you on a 3. That's a 6. It's a blast 3 AP 1. He's going to roll over there, might not be able to see it. We'll do the best we can.
All right, AP1.
No cover because of blast.
Needing 5s. Oh, that's no bueno.
That's no bueno.
Needing 6s to not lose another guy.
Well,
1 survives.
so
he had 2.
So 1 wound kills a guy.
Kills a guy, and then another is at
And no one's at 1.
1. All right.
And failed, shaken, auto fail, shaken, you stay shaken. Nothing fancy there, but you know. All right, my plan is coming into play. Nick has finished all his moves. These dwarves here, just the way that we read the rules for Siege, it's interesting. They're not taking into account heights. It's like we're technically on the walls, so we can just kind of all charge each other. And so for the sake of fun, we're just going to do that. So these guys are going to turn in and try and drive off the last of the little doggies, which have climbed up their wall without asking permission. 10 attacks. I didn't give these heroes, I didn't give this unit any heroes, just they're a plain Jane unit with a banner, so they have some morale. So hitting you on 4s, nothing else special about them. Here we go. No, that's the problem with the chaff. So I did a total of 5 wounds to you, no AP, no nothing, just 5.
Needing 4s. Oh, that's not good.
No,
That's not good at all.
only 1.
Needing 6s. Oh, that's not good. That might be.
So that's 4 damage total?
4 damage total. So,
So this guy 1, 2, killed, and then your hero
is at 4. And he has also fought this turn. So even when he's also shaken, does he get to fight back if you shake?
He gets to fight back, but you're hitting on 6s.
Hitting on 6s.
And if you fail, well, you'd auto fail morale. So this might be the end.
This might be the end.
I mean,
unless
it
you can
only
really
took
win.
half my army concentrating on you, so don't feel too bad.
So the cream-colored dice, or bone-colored, I suppose, are the no AP ones, and the rest are AP3.
Okay. And the no AP ones are rend, aren't they?
No, the no AP ones are reliable.
reliable.
So it does not matter for this because he's hitting those 6s anyways because of fatigued.
Fatigue and shaken and just uncertain about life in general.
Does not hit with a single thing.
Oh.
Not a single thing.
So you lose combat.
I do
you
lose
are
combat,
shaken.
I'm shaken.
You auto fail.
He
You're below
is
half.
Gone.
Still, folks, this is a really cool model. I'm getting
It is
more
a
of
very cool
more of the OPR specific. Oh, maybe helps if you actually can see on there. So yeah, I think this is the first time these guys have been on the channel. I've used them, but these were really beautiful models, and they're the official OPR ones. So good job, guys. Second verse, same as the first. My other unit of warriors, rather than worry about the moving, they are going to turn around and charge into this other bastion to try and do something to those. I don't think I'm going to have the same luck as last time, but
I don't know.
we'll see what I can do here. 10 attacks, hitting on 4s, nothing special. That is definitely nothing special. 1, 2, 3, only 4 this time.
That's better for me. That's nice. After the last thing. Needing 3s.
4?
4s.
Yeah, 1 melee, sorry.
Okay, that's
Oh,
okay.
okay, so you only
That's
dropped 2.
Dropped 2, needing 6s. Okay, one guy is dead, which will make me have to take a morale check, and one guy inherits a wound.
Unless you can hit me hard enough to do more wounds.
True. Okay, so and things are better this time around. So all orange dice are going to be the reliable ones, which still won't matter, but it's just for the profiles.
Just for the profile.
So orange dice are AP nothing, rest of them are AP 3. Needing 6s. Now that is
2
better.
hits.
Now that is better.
One's an AP 3.
One at AP 3 and one at nothing.
Okay, I gotta save one of these. So AP 3, that's not gonna do it. AP nothing, that will do it.
Oh, if only those have been reversed.
Well, that would have been even better. So yes, you are correct. One of my guys goes kersplat.
Now,
you still have your
6
hero, though.
more. That was the hero.
Oh, that was the hero.
This is the rest of his guys. So these are 6 attacks, rending. AP 1.
I don't like it.
So 6s are what I need and really good. Also 1s are bad for you still. They have shred.
Oh, they have shred.
Now
no!
that's good. So that's all rending. So 3 hits at AP 5.
6s, not a 1.
And that's a 1, so that's 2 wounds.
4 guys dead. That is half the unit.
Okay.
So I lost combat. Now, they do have a, no, I only gave them, I gave them the banner. I gave them the banner. So, needing a 3+. That's a 1.
1. Are they fearless?
They are not.
Okay.
The wall has been cleared.
Okay, you know what?
That wasn't supposed to
You know
happen.
what? Good things happen to good people, and we both had a good thing happen.
Aw, gee whiz. Last remaining few moves. I had the High King and the Bearded Veterans move up to prepare a potential charge from the last of those werewolves, but they are outside of 9, so they will get sturdy if it happens. I have an engineer, I may have forgot to mention, but there is an engineer down there right by the gate. He moved up and used his reposition artillery to have the bolt thrower get off of the lane there and instead reposition on top of the keep. And that will do it for turn 1. So, I think both sides have taken quite a drubbing. I've lost 2 units, you've lost a unit and a bit, we've had some casualties. Actually, I lost 3 units. But it's been an interesting opening. The dwarves have taken a punch to the face, but they've certainly given back pretty well. We move on to turn 2. Undead will go first, but the dwarves do have some ambushers. Well, I'm not sure I want to bring those in if I don't get the first activation. We'll think and come back. Turn 2. Some cool stuff has happened at the start of turn 2. The gargoyle statue that had been atop of this building for it seemed like centuries. Turns out it was actually a vampiric agent in hiding. So, Nick has brought in his 1 ambush unit. It's just a ghoul.
Just a ghoul champion.
A ghoul champion.
He's
he had some points left over. But the ghoul champion has appeared perched on the roof there, and the miners have resurfaced behind the wall. There's really nothing that they're going to be able to do much against outside the wall other than die, so I'm not going to do that. They have some more ranged attack, and I can always use more of those because, as you can see from last turn, the wall's a little thin in some areas. So if I can increase additional ranged attack, he can take the wall, and then I'll shoot him off it. But it is vampires going first.
With a just screech of apoplectic fury as the ghoul who has been hiding on that roof for days and days leaps into the air and is going to charge the king. Probably unwise, because the king will get stronger from this, but you know what? What am I here to do if not entertain?
How far did you have to go more than 9 inches to get?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so I will get sturdy.
Yeah. So you will get sturdy, but luckily I don't even have any AP. But I do have Bane, so you've got to reroll 6s anyways.
Okay.
So Toxin Claw is coming at you. Doesn't even have a character upgrade.
I'm quivering in my very small boots.
Listen, if these all hit, because he only needs 4s. He rolls 3 1s. If you'd like to look. So that's worse than Snake Eyes. So that's 3 1s, ladies and gerbs. So there you go.
That's it?
So let's see, that's it. See if you could win it. I had 50 points left over, Chris.
Okay.
I had 50 points left over.
Now we know why they banished him to sitting on top of a roof for years and years and years. Okay, High King. You know what? I don't even have to fight back to count as having 1 combat. But you're not below half. Yeah, I'm fear 3. But I do want to get you for the devastating. Okay, so here we go. First, the heavy runic hammer. 3 attacks hitting you on 3s. Stop.
Let's go.
So that's 3 hits.
Okay.
They're AP 1, and any 1s count as double.
Well, luckily, I'm a 6-up save anyhow. So it's all okay.
You'll show me.
6s, then regen, then Cursed Undead. So I have a lot of chances to really just stick it out and irritate you all day.
Quake ignores regen.
Okay, well, then I have 6s and 6s. 3 6s. Let's go.
Got 1!
2 6s. Let's see him. Nothing. So he is at 1.
1 wound left.
He is below half.
All right. The heavy claws. I have 1 attack. Basically, the guy closest to you.
The guys under me start booting me.
Nope. It is. But
you win combat.
I win combat.
But luckily, I don't have Fearless or anything else. Needing 4s here. Needing a 4. He fails.
He's gone.
So he's dead. All right.
And the king
ghoul did just about what we expected.
The king is now AP +1 and defense +1.
But he's also fought this turn.
He has.
So he's now at 6s for all the stuff that'll definitely get.
He only has those 3 attacks that are really good. For my activation, I have had my attack helicopter pull back a little bit, and he is going to spout fire at your werewolves on the tower. 2 attacks, reliable, both hit. So you have 2 saves. I'm sorry, you have a total of 6 saves, because it's blast 3. No AP, though.
Blast 3, no AP, but also no cover. 3d6. Pow, pow, pow. Oh, no.
Whoa, that's not bad.
Half good so far, needing 6s.
Ooh!
But it does not. 1 guy's dead, and then 1 inherits 2 wounds, so it doesn't make your deadly any better.
No, you're
or
right.
any more worthwhile.
It
but
doesn't.
I still
you still got to take morale.
Take morale. Let's see, needing 3s.
He's good.
Okay, didn't go the same way as last time. So Nagash comes, and what I'm going to do might sour some moods today, but I will use all 3 of my spell points for Deadly Gaze, which is pick an enemy unit within 6, which takes 3 hits with AP2 and Deadly 3.
And this is going off on a 4+?
Yes.
I will spend 1 of my points to make it go off on a 5, because I would still like to be able to do some magic myself.
Understood. So he is going to use that on the ballista.
Oh.
So on a 5, does not
That's
go
a
off.
3.
Does
Okay.
not go off. So nothing from that. But now he has charged the Runecaster, so I am going to.
Yeah.
I am going to
You
now.
know, I probably should have just used them all, just
Well,
because
you might make it.
he's
I only
going to
have
die.
6, 12, 18, 19, 20. I only have 21 attacks. With steadily worse stuff attached.
Were you
So-
over 9 inches away when you charged?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was. So you will get sturdy. So first is 3 at AP3.
3 at AP3.
Hitting on 3s.
What madness is this?
All 3 hit, so AP3.
Needing 6s. 1. So that's 2 wounds on him. He's got 6 wounds.
He does have 6 wounds, and I only have...
That staff he has, people said it's a doom cart, but it's actually just an ancestral staff. So we'll put that over here for now. 2 wounds.
6 more at AP1, hitting on 3s. Drop 1, so you have 5 at AP 1. Negated by sturdy.
Negated by sturdy, so saving on 3s, 5 of them. Oh no! Does he have shred?
No, he does not have shred.
Well, that's it, he's
tragically. Oh, he does have furious, though. I should keep that in
He's
mind.
dead.
Oh, okay.
Because that was 4, and he already had 2, and that is the end of the Dwarven Rune Priest. What can dwarves do against such reckless hate?
And now I get to
Consolidate.
consolidate.
Kind of. I mean, he can't really balance up top there.
Yeah, he's just gonna hide. I don't want to be.
He's gonna hide?
Yeah, you got a lot of guns
He's
back there.
taller than the wall.
Oh, you're gonna shoot at the top of his hat? At least he'll
Yes.
get cover.
That way we're going for between the eyes, good sir.
Yeah, at least we'll get cover.
How do you figure that?
Through your wall.
These guys?
Oh, not from them.
Oh, okay.
I mean, all of this.
Oh yeah, back there. That
There's so
shooting
much.
is not going to be doing a whole
There's
lot.
so much.
But I'm not going to shoot at them right now. Instead, so Ballista is going to fire into your stitched Titan. We're going to see if we can start stripping some wounds here. You're over 9 inches away, so I'm hitting on a 3. That's a 1. That's a 1 right there. Did you notice that was a 1?
I do notice that was a 1.
So that was a complete waste.
Yay.
Of a 6 wound shot. The wolves have come down.
The wolves have come down to play. So, there are 9 total attacks remaining in this little army here. So we're going to do bone-colored are reliable, doesn't matter because they've already fought, so they will be hitting on 6s no matter what.
Okay.
Orange are AP 3, blue are the regular werewolf, AP 1 rending.
Got it.
So 6s are great and special on the blues, and I need them to hit with everything else. Okay. Not really. It's they're quality 3, so hold on. So drop 1. 1, 2, 3 at AP 1, 3 at AP 6, 1 at AP nothing.
Okay.
2 at AP nothing.
Okay. So let's start with the toughest ones. 3 at AP 6
Yes.
or AP 3.
3 at AP 3.
Okay. It is a defense 2 because it's considered vehicle. So saving on a 5.
1s are bad for you.
And I get to add 1, so I actually save on a 4.
Okay. Sweet. There you go.
All right.
I mean, hell.
Save those. Those ones are AP 1.
Yes.
So 2 plus. Ooh,
1
shred.
is 2. Yes, 1 is shred.
Okay, so 2 wounds in on that one. And then
Rest are AP nothing.
the rest 2 at AP nothing, so saving on 2s. Those
There
are
you
both
go.
good.
There you go.
Now, I can hit you back, but crew attacks, 2 AP nothing. Hitting you on 4s. 1 hit, AP zip. Please. Yeah, you save. So I lose combat, quality 4. No! My copter is shaken. And you back up, good sir. That's too bad, because he hasn't shot yet, and now he'll not be very good at it.
But they will probably die.
Yeah.
But still, good showing from them. They took the walls. They did better than the other guys. And, we are zombies and undead. We're meant to die.
While you're here, I might as well respond with the helicopter.
Yes.
So I'm going to shoot at you. Reliable would be a 2+. Shaken would take it to a 3+. And the blast isn't going to be great, but, both hit. So that's a total of 4 hits, no AP.
4s.
Fitty.
Fitty. Needing 6s.
And I got him.
Fella's
So
dead.
now it is just the hero. If you would be so kind as to roll me
No,
around.
actually, he doesn't care because he only had
Yeah,
one.
he had
Okay,
one.
good.
Both went on him. But
Morale check.
seeing his puppy friends gone,
No!
he is unhappy.
Oh no!
It seems everyone over here is just getting a little shaken.
Ah, the werewolves. They did so well that
Dude, they
were
did.
fighting guys who
They
couldn't fight
breached
back.
the wall.
They did breach the wall, but now.
Now they
tragedy.
paid the price.
Tragedy.
It seems we're destined to stay in this quarter for a little bit. Nick has moved up his siege tower. It counts as a separate unit, just like a vehicle, so he'll have to do another activation to get the unit out of it, but he now has a siege tower that has breached the wall. As far as my turn, I am going to activate my Longbeards over here, who are going to charge in to your vampire hero. So, bearded veterans each get 1 attack, but they've got great weapons. They're just really great weapons. Hitting you on 3s. Where do I roll? That is 2, 4, 5 at AP 3.
5 5 at AP3, needing 6s. So over here. That
Not
is
bad.
2 so far, needing 6s. So he is at half now.
Okay, that's
And
all
he
I
is
need.
shaken.
That's right.
So,
Unless
like,
you
if
can
he
do
fails,
a lot
yeah,
of,
unless I can do a
unless you
lot
can do
back.
something major here.
So first are going to be his reliable ones. We'll just roll 3 separately again because there's no 6 over here.
One?
He's shaken, so yeah. So
Sixes.
1 hit.
He's fatigued,
Ones are bad.
So the AP on that is
Nothing.
nothing. Bearded veterans, I charged you so I don't get sturdy. So I'm saving on a 4. Bearded veterans?
Ones are 2.
You mean like that?
Yeah.
Like that?
Exactly like that. Good to see.
Unbelievable.
So you dealt 3 wounds to me, though. So I still need to get at least 1 more to tie
Yes.
combat, and even then,
yeah.
So needing 6s. These are AP3. Nothing.
Nothing. So unfortunately, you lose combat. You're below half. You are shaken. You
and
are
he is
dead.
going to wish us farewell.
So well done, my bearded veterans.
So close, but so far. But it's okay.
You put those big, great weapons to work. They will reposition because they know they're going to have to. Oh, I had a hero. I forgot to do. No, I didn't. Heroes in the Iron Warriors. They're going to have to receive a charge or give a charge to a very angry group of zombies.
Yes, indeed.
All right, so the corpse cart has moved up right in front of the wall here, and then
uses its fully within 6-inch spawn ability to pop its skeletons. It kind of burps its skeletons over the wall, or uses its necromantic magic to raise the dead that have fallen behind your walls, and the skeletons are now back in your ranks. But they are not who's activated yet.
True.
So,
and also, folks, that is a unit of zombies, right?
Yeah, sorry, unit of zombies. Yes.
Nick has stretched my zombie models to the limit. I didn't have enough for all of them, and so those particular skeletons are proxying as zombies. They're undead chaff, as he said. Undead chaff is undead chaff. But that is the corpse cart. There's a stone thrower right there. Mm-hmm. So, stone thrower. Mm-hmm. I am still over 9. Yes, good. So it's +1 to hit. Now, my last artillery failed me. After the artillery doing so well in round 1, I guess they got a little overconfident. So here we go. Hitting you on a 3. That's a 6. So you take 6 hits at AP 1, I believe it is, on your zombies there.
All right.
I'm sorry, AP 2.
Well, it's not going to. It's not going to change all that much, I don't think. But we will find out. So let's just. Yeah, they're defense 6 anyways. But they have the 6 up, so it's 6 up, 6 up. So how many today? 6.
6. Yeah, blast 6. 4.
6. Where can you see? Over here?
Yep.
Eating 6. Now
Holy
that's what
cow.
I'd like to see. Half of them
3 of them.
6s.
How do you pulverize flesh that's already pulverized?
See. Oh, it's only 2 zombies died.
Dang.
Let me hear it for the zombies really making it.
I can't complain. He did his job. He hit you. It's just your fresh, newly risen undead are a little tougher than we thought.
Yes, we are.
All right.
And
back to you.
Stuff.
Are they going to attack now?
Oh, yes, they are. But, Christopher, you must remember what you said about getting up and down the walls on that side of the wall.
You're going to hit the warriors?
No. I'm well within.
Oh, you're going to go after the cannon?
I'm well within 8 of the cannon. And that hasn't gone yet, right?
No, it hasn't.
So,
we'll move you over like that. And they're going to go into the cannon.
Because how much does that cannon cost?
It's 115 points.
You are... If they can hurt that, or if they can kill that or shake that, they're well within their points for you.
Okay.
So they're very good. So good. Just a regular unit of stitch zombies. So they have 8 claws left. So
you were too close for me to get.
I was within 8.
To get 30. That's unfortunate. That does not make me happy. I'm only a defense 5, but I am a toughness 3, so we'll have to see.
16 claw attacks, hitting on 5s.
It's not allowed. I'm sorry, it's just
you know what? We will see, because it may not be allowed, but we're going to find out. Needing 5s. Not very good, but not very bad either.
3 wounds. You only need 3 wounds, and they're defense 5.
4 wounds at AP nothing.
Okay, there we go. 5s. There's the 3.
There we go.
You
Okay.
have knocked out the Dwarven artillery, the cannon. I didn't have anything to shoot at until those guys got out. So that was good. Enough piddling around with your chaff. It's time to go for the throat.
Don't piddle my chaff, Chris. Not in your own house.
Okay, fine. Fair enough. The Iron Marksmen on top are going to focus fire on Nagash. He's got more wounds, but because he's a defense 3 and they have a pretty decent AP, I think I have a chance. So let us begin. First, 2 torpedo rifles hitting you on 2s. Quality 3, but focus fire hitting on 2s. That is 2 hits, good sir. These are AP 2, deadly 3.
Hitting 5s.
Oh!
One's good.
Made 1.
So 3 6s here.
Oh, you're calling your shot like the babe.
Listen, man. I also never trained and am pretty fat, so we're fine. I'm just like needing 6s.
Okay, never mind. So 3 damage.
Yeah, 3 damage, so he only has 18 wounds left.
Okay, now this is the part where, these guys don't have the AP. It was the torpedo rifles I was hoping on. So 16 shots, rending, but no AP. That's why I wanted to get the defense 3. Oh, and they're relentless. None of those others were hitting on a 6, so that doesn't matter. So hitting on 2s, 6s are not only rending, but also an extra hit.
Wonderful.
Not too many of them, but here we go. So you got 2 rend, everything else hits, and then we add 2 more to this normal pile. So, good sir, you have, let's do first 2 at AP 4.
This is on Nagash once more.
Yes, it is.
Let's drop this.
Let us scooch this back that you may have space to roll.
Needing AP 4, needing 6s. Nothing.
Okay.
Needing 6s. Nothing.
All right, 2 more.
2 more, so he's at 5.
Then you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 at AP nothing. We're just hoping that sheer weight of volume dice here will get you.
12, needing 3s.
I believe in you.
I am deeply intragent.
I believe in you.
You shouldn't. You should.
Wow, you passed all of it. Oh, no,
Nope,
1.
1 goes through. 1 goes
Dang. Okay.
through. 6 wounds, so what's 21 minus 6?
And then
You were a math guy.
the hero who gave them that relentless aura, she's got 3 attacks. AP 1, hitting on 2s, I think. Is she? Yes, she's also hitting on 2s. So 3 more. 3 more at AP 1.
Needing 4s.
Dang!
1 goes through. Hitting 6. No.
1 more. All right, so not as good as I was hoping, but that was still how much? 7 wounds?
7 wounds out of 21. So that
That's-
was a good
that's a
chunk.
third.
That's a good chunk.
That's a
out of
third of his
one-
health.
yeah, good chunk out of 1 unit of shooters.
Imagine if I could have somehow given them an AP. Once again, Nick has moved up his corpse cart to touch the wall and then used the spawn feature to pop a unit up behind the wall. It's a very clever use of the tactic. So there's now another unit of ghosts you can see there. They're also going to count as zombies. And I sat there looking, I'm like, well, I got tons of units there, but nothing can see them to shoot them or can charge them. But then I realized that I had some rangers back here.
No, not
So-
the Rangers.
They're going to shoot down the lane with their crossbows, and they're going to try and do horrible, icky, awful things to your guys. Nothing personal. So here we go. Hitting you on, I think, quality 4. These are rending, but nothing else special.
Oof, all right. Rending doesn't really matter much for.
No, which is
There's
too
no-
bad.
there's no
Oh my
region.
god.
Yeah, that's a lot of 6.
That's 5 of them. So everything is just 6 anyways, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So
how
you
many?
have 6 total.
6 total, needing 6s. And then 6s. Yay. It's the same every time. Getting nothing.
Oh.
These Rangers, man, they really
they're
do
all
stuff
little
to me.
dwarf
Yeah, they really do
Aragorns.
stuff to me. 6s.
Oh.
Nothing at all. So 6 skeletons immediately iced out, which puts me under half.
You know, that's what it is. That's what it is. These are rangers, and they just shot at models, some of which are the dead of Dunharrow. So
Oh, yeah.
that's the problem.
Yeah, okay, now we get it.
I had the rock to your scissors, good sir.
Now we get it. solid.
Oh, they pass morale.
They pass morale, and they will charge you back and go after the helicopter. Nothing may happen, we'll find out, but only 8 attacks from them this time. They did not make it out nearly so well as the last group of skeletons did.
It's true.
But they are
True
going
dat.
to, we're going to see if my 2 units of 10 skeletons can do some really tactical plays to take out important units instead of just mashing against infantry. Because I have plenty that can mash against
Yeah,
infantry.
you still have, what, 40 zombies coming in?
Yes, and 10 skeletons, or 20 skeletons. So, like, the meat of the army has not yet hit you. Let's remember that.
Oh my gosh.
The meat and bone of the army has not yet hit you. Ha ha, ha 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 ha. Needing 5s.
2.
Yes.
No AP, good sir.
No, sir, no.
Saves them both.
Oh, no.
Now, 2 crew attacks. Come on now.
This could really do it. He is shaking.
2 hits.
Oh, no.
2 hits.
No.
Even though he's fatigued, he hits both times.
No.
No AP, though.
Well, 6s.
Yeah.
Nope.
And then 6s. No.
Come on, now. You couldn't even beat a helicopter
Okay.
that was already scared.
Dude, he leaned forward and just started pureeing your guys.
They're dead.
They're dead.
They're dead.
That's kind of
All
like
right,
what it
yeah,
felt
he
like when
just
my
sort of-
warriors charged
It's
your
28
werewolves.
weeks later. It's 28 weeks later.
Wow. And then I get to reposition, but it's a fast
no-
helicopter. It's just going to scooch over here.
No bueno for,
Wow.
for that unit of
Wow.
zombies. The ghosts kind of just got wrecked.
Might as well, since we've rinsed out 1 unit of zombies that popped up behind the wall, we'll get this one as well. I feel pretty confident. And I think I was 3 inches away, so no heavy charge, which is unfortunate. I could do assault, though, because they have ranged weapons. Oh, they just have one. They just have one
Yeah, I don't
range.
think
That's
it's worth
not
the
worth
-1.
it. Okay, so 1 attack per guy. It's still a full unit of 10. So runic hammers. These have no AP, but they ignore regen, which doesn't matter. And 1s count as double when you roll to save. So here we go. Hitting on 3s. Alrighty. So that's 8.
Needing 6s.
At least
Nothing
Joey had
so
1-1.
far.
So that counts as
Okay,
double.
so 2. I'll add 1 more to the Vampiric Undead. 6 up. Okay. 1 guy makes it.
So that's it. That's it. They're dead again. So for Nick's movement, the other siege tower has moved up, dropped its ramp, and my warriors there are about to get 20 zombies in the face. But there's nothing I can do. I can't charge into the ramp. So instead, I'm just going to have to prepare for what's happening over here. I'm going to take my engineer, move him back a bit, and then use his replace artillery to have this thing slide over so that it has line of sight. And that is it for me.
The
Excellent.
thing we've all been waiting for. Grand touches the gate. How it was like 6
And in
hits.
a totally inappropriate way, too.
Oh yeah, nose to hole here. So
Oh, fortunately, at this point, I imagine most people have even stopped watching. So, units with battering rams deal D3 plus 4 AP 4 hits.
okay, so minimum.
D3 plus 4.
Minimum.
And then my metal gate is a toughness 12. All right, D3 plus 4. Ooh, the full 7.
7.
Okay.
AP4.
AP4. These are defense 2, but they're rolling on 6s. So I only save 1. That means that
Half
this
health.
gate, 2, 4, 6 health. Oh boy.
Morale.
It's a gate. It doesn't have morale. Anyways, the gate is halfway down.
Not a measly peasly 10 skeletons this time. Zombies this time. Not a measly peasly 15. 20 skeletons, which means you are going to get 40 attacks. And they have a leader this time. So these are the ones that come back to life. You've been facing
Yeah.
the little
chaff.
little wonky.
This is the backbone. So the unit of zombies inside the siege tower have come pouring out, and just for fun, we're going to let Nick attack with all of it. That's just too awesome not to. I debated long and hard about putting those warriors in defensive stance, but you would have gone from hitting on 5s to hitting on 6s. I wouldn't have got to hit back, and with 40 attacks, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to do it. You can see Nick there in the background trying to see if he has 40 dice. in his dice bag. Okay.
Hear him rattle, hear him jingle, hear
Here
him
we
jingle,
go.
Needing
40. Are you going to do, is that all 40 or are you doing 20 at a time?
Oh, we're doing.
I don't know if they can, they're going to cover the surface and start piling on top of each other.
Let me have this.
Okay, fine.
We can always go
Fine.
out here.
No, it's just a pushing 20.
Wow, that's not very
Yeah,
good.
you have to reroll. Okay.
10 and then 3 from the little guy.
Oh, there's more.
Little leader.
One more. So 11?
Well, I think he might be better because he's a leader. His quality, let me check. I think his quality's 4.
Oh, well.
So he might be rocking down some. No, he's quality 5. So none of those.
None of those. Okay, so I have 10 saves
Yes.
at AP nothing.
At AP nothing.
I don't get sturdy because you charged from too close,
Yep.
so I am just saving, and I believe, 5. 5.
Let's see what happens here. all
So
that good.
1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, that is
To half.
more than half. So I've got 4 guys to hit you back. Hitting you on 4s. Oh, just 2. You okay over there?
Needing 6s. Needing 6s.
Oh.
One guy dies.
Okay, so
We'll
I
take
lose
this-
the
we'll take
combat.
this dude with the tree branch.
On a 3+, I stay. I stay, but I lose 6 of the warriors guarding the wall. So I was actually saving this flame cannon to get that group of zombies, but they have 18-inch range. So it is within range of those guys, and so why not use it? Now, this is definitely not going to, do a whole lot of damage to you. It's 1 attack, blast 3. Reliable. Like this.
Reliable. You shouldn't announce they're reliable. That's how you get yourself.
Well now, folks,
Now,
that's
you-
a thing of beauty.
You may ask yourself, hey, why were those ghosts in a siege tower? And I tell you, who cares?
Because
beautiful,
I painted
beautiful-
that darn siege tower, so it was going to see some table time. Now,
a beautiful horde of ghosts gets up on the wall and will do nothing else.
but the important thing is my miners here, I put them on Overwatch.
Yes.
So once you popped out, all but 2 of them are going to be able to shoot at you.
Yes,
So
indeed.
2, 4, 6, 8. Now, unfortunately, this isn't exactly, my mostest, bestest ranged guys, but it's better than a kick in the pants. So hitting you on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4 at AP1.
6s, no matter what.
Yes.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So far. 6s. 1. So 3 men are dead.
Folks, that is the end of turn 2, and as you can see, the undead have now collided into the wall, have swarmed over the top of it. The dwarves only have the keep in the center, barely holding on to the right flank here, but that's not going to be for very long, and the big boy hasn't even made himself known. So it is now going to be falling back within the courtyard here to try and destroy the undead as they try and sweep down from the walls. But we will move on, and I believe the dwarves will get to go first,
Yes.
because that was an Overwatch. So, turn 3, dwarves first activate, but they've got a lot to choose from. The Iron Marksman focusing fire into the unit of zombies down here on this wall. Torpedo rifles. These are the big heavy ones. Focusing fire hitting on 2s. 2 hits. These are AP 2, deadly 3. So it's pretty likely 2 of your
3
zombies.
hits.
2. Just 2. AP 2 though.
6s.
And then you'll need
2 6s.
3. It's deadly 3.
Oh, good.
So each of these is going to need 3.
First 3.
Guy's dead.
Guy's dead.
And a guy's dead.
So
Okay.
2 are gone.
So 2 are gone so far. Now, the remaining 17
Those 3 are
zombies.
over there.
Here we go. These are hitting on 2s, and 6s cause not only rending, but an extra. That's 15 hits, and your defense is 6 anyways, right?
Yeah.
All right. So the rending doesn't matter.
You said 15?
15.
15 6s. You're about to see it. The most improbable roll of all time. I see 2. So 2 so far. All right. 13 6s. The most improbable roll you've ever heard of in your whole life. Not a 1.
Not
So
a
that's
1.
15 zombies dead.
plus the 3 that are already dead. The 2 that are on the wall remain. How do you like that?
And their hero.
Oh, there's a hero in there too?
Oh, yeah, there's
all
a
right,
hero
we'll bring
in all
his
of them.
business
Yeah,
out.
hero. That's how we get.
But
revivification. But
roll
there
me
is
a morale test and see if they're just gonna sit there.
5s. Nope. Fearless.
No, they are fearful. How are zombies afraid?
So they are going to activate, and they are going to last stand because they're already 5. Who cares? I mean, the difference between 5s and 6 is not that crazy. So,
but before they do anything, you get to roll reanimation.
Revivification. So, the drained leader, as we said, gets to revivify. 18 dice, and it's 5 up, I do believe.
So after doing his reanimation roll, the unit that was down to 2 zombies and a leader is now at half strength.
You pay for what you get for.
Oh my gosh.
You pay for what you get for. And now that they have last stood, they're going to charge into that unit of dwarfs again.
Okay.
So they're going to be hitting on 6s this time. Should I just keep
Yeah, just go ahead and roll over there.
20 attacked, hitting on 6s. There we go, Chris.
Oh, did you roll well this time? Wow.
8 out of 26s.
Yeah, that shouldn't have happened.
And then
Rolling.
3 more. Hold on. The leader still has to go.
Okay.
Another one. 9 at no AP, but 9
5s. Super dead.
Okay, good to see. Good to see. Even on last stand, the zombies, waves and waves.
It's just
of flesh
too
shall
much.
drown you.
We are going to have the ballista try and redeem itself, focusing fire into Nagash.
Makes a lot of sense.
On a 2. No, on a 3. And it's another one! Okay.
Ah, those deadly weapons, those one-shot deadly weapons really do.
I mean, missing 1, that's bad. Missing 2?
Now, Nagash is going to do a few things, as he is wont to do. So he is first going to declare a charge against the unit of iron gunners or iron shots, whatever.
Iron Marksman.
Iron Marksman. He is not going to mess around with this again. He is going to use all 3 of my spell tokens for the Cursed Strike ability. Well, you have to be within 6. I mean,
You're within 6.
I'm within 6.
You're
Okay,
within 6.
so Cursed Strike, a 1-cost unit within 6 takes 3 hits with Sever. So I'm spending my 2 points to make this go off on a 2-up.
Okay. And this is hitting the ballista?
Hitting the ballista. It is Sever is -1 if you. Oh, it doesn't matter because you're not saved 2 to 4, so you will still get your 5. But still 3 hits on a 2.
Yeah. And it goes off.
Geez.
So 3 saves.
3 saves at 5 up. You got to fail all of them to die. Is the thing.
I
don't.
failed 2 of them.
But morale will have to happen.
Yes.
I guess.
They're at 4. They pass.
Good. Okay.
So they can't hit anything, but they're very brave.
So first off, heavy great weapon from Nagash's big staff. Whoop. 3 attacks, AP3, hitting on 3s. Drop 1, 2 at AP3.
2 at AP3. Pass 1. Fail 1.
All right. Then 6 from the heavy claws at AP1. That's a drop. Wow. 4 at AP1.
4 at AP1. An Iron Marksman. Our defense 3.
Wow. I guess.
Was that previous one AP3?
Yes.
I would have saved. Because I did a 6 and a 5, I think. I can't know for sure. Oh, 2 more go down.
All right.
I didn't know the Iron Marksman.
Yeah, that's
tough.
That's
Holy
pretty tough.
cow.
Well, I mean, I guess they're meant to be like iron drakes, which are like global.
They're
So,
iron drakes,
okay.
but
so that makes sense.
now you have your
know.
stomping.
Now I have my putrid bite, actually. So 6 more with Bane. So if you roll 6s, you reroll. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's a 5 behind here. I promise.
Okay.
So 5 with Bane, but no AP.
No AP, so 3s, but rerolling 6s. Oh my goodness, I fail all but 1.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
There's 4.
Etcha. And now 6 stomps, so there is still more going on here. Okay, that's bad. That's drop 4 of those 6, so 2 at AP2.
5s. No. All I've got is a hero and 1, and unfortunately these don't get to roll to come back.
Oh, I have Furious. I keep forgetting that dragon has Furious. Any sixes would have been more attacks.
Oh, yeah, you would have probably wiped me off the board.
Yeah, way better.
Okay, well...
But I also have fear, so hopefully you'll fail your morale.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I will. I'll hit you back, though. So the regular guy, you have nothing from him, and then the champion actually has a heavy hand weapon. 2 hits at AP 1.
Needing 4s. Nothing. Needing 6s.
Wow. Oh, come on. You couldn't let me have this. All right, and then for morale, that's a 6.
Okay.
They're gonna stay.
That's tragic. I really needed to clear either of those 2 things.
This is where a lot of the action is. I have a feeling the camera's not going to move from here for a little bit. So we are going to start with the artillery, the stone thrower. We're going to focus on that unit so you can't keep bringing it back. Focus fire because you're outside of, or you're within 12 and outside of 9, so this will hit you on a 2. You haven't been talking to the bolt thrower, have you? No, he has not. So that is 6 hits at AP 2.
2, 4, 6. AP 2, so 6s still. 2 saved, needing 6s. Save half of them.
So
3 more are dead, and then I'll have to morale. They fail morale, but are fearless. They fail
it totally.
I mean, they were already shaken, and so it's just.
Oh,
shaken.
they were.
Well, because they last standing, so they're just shaken.
They last stood. So yeah, you didn't have to roll that; you would have automatically failed it.
Well,
but that's okay.
But either way.
Anyways, bolt or stone thrower has gone.
This is a full and untouched squad of zombie ghosts, so you are going to get 40 attacks.
40 attacks.
So let me get 20 and I'll roll it twice, just for the sake of needing not 6s this time, needing 5s.
5s, yeah, you're
5 so far at AP nothing, and then 6 at AP nothing.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay. 6 saving on 4s. 1, 2, 3 dead.
Wow, okay, cool.
I will then hit you back, hitting you on 3s. Wow, that's a lot of 1s. Okay, so 4 saves at AP 3, but you don't care about AP.
Nope. Needing 6s. Not a 1 so far, needing 6s, and I gotta pass at least 2 of these to win combat. And I don't. I lose 4 guys.
Okay, the bearded veterans are bearded for a reason. There's no more wolves to shave them.
No, the zombie's just going to chew all their facial hair off. So we take morale. Let's see. Needing 5s? Nope. Needing 4?
Fearless?
Good.
Good, okay. So we back up 1 inch. Like I said, folks, we're not going to be moving from this spot. The Rangers are going to shoot up at this unit of zombies, see if they can continue to whittle them away. Because I cannot afford to keep killing the same unit of zombies over and over and over. Focusing fire, therefore hitting on, I believe it's 3s. Here we go. Not bad. Drop 3. Rending doesn't matter, does it? So 2, 4, 6,
zombies.
7 saves against your zombies. No AP. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We got to focus on them.
Wow. 2 saved so far. But I'll get close.
So how many die total?
5.
5 total. So this tray is now gone. They've already shaken, so they're still shaken. But we've got you down 2. Oh, look at that. The leader and 2 guys. I've been here before.
See 15 of them coming back next time.
Only had to use 2 units to bring it back.
I know you have more shooting.
Of course I have more shooting, but unfortunately it's your turn. Gate is
the
great.
Gate's going to happen. D3, so that's 2. So
that's
that's
4. 6.
Oh, not enough to kill it, right? Or is that just enough?
I think so. No, because it had
Oh,
12.
it's a 5,
It was
yeah,
at half
yeah,
health.
yeah.
All right, let's see if I can do any saving here. 6s? No. So the gate's down to 1 health.
That's the problem,
left.
though. I needed that 1 more because that's a whole other activation I won't do. Well, is it the gate or the gatehouse? Like if the Stitch Titan attacks?
It's the gate. You
So
could
I
attach,
can't attack the big.
but the gatehouse, the keep, has 18.
Okay, yeah.
So-
Well, we're going to have to attack a wall segment
Eventually.
anyways, but back to you.
So let's see if we can finish this once and for all.
No, melee.
Meleeing right there. We got one of my best units, hopefully.
Are these the Iron Breakers?
These are the Iron Breakers. They their weapons don't actually have any AP, but they have Quake. So if you roll ones, it's extra wounds. So I've got 5 wounds to get through, and then hopefully you'll lose melee anyways. So here we go. 10 runic hammers, hitting you on 3s. Only dropping 2, and yeah, doesn't mean anything for the 6s. So you got 2, 4, 6, 8. AP nothing, but 1s do double damage.
6s. That's a 1, 2 save, so put it back. 6s again. I need to pass a whole heck of a lot of these to make it. I passed 2, but that is still
5.
1 guy dead.
5
Hero
total.
dead. Yep.
And I still had the hero in the group there, but that is it.
There they
Okay,
go.
massively dangerous respawning unit.
Yes, massively dangerous respawning unit is out of there.
He's gone. So folks, this is kind of funny. We're just checking, like, we've gone through 2 batteries on the camera. The microphones are starting to run low, but we're having a good time.
It's a long
It's
battle.
It's a siege. Sieges take long.
But
And the funny thing is,
stuff is committed now.
yep, and it's all on half of a table. But anyways, Stitch Zombie has finally got into the fight. He's going to go after a wall segment.
Yes, he's
That's
gonna go after
12
a wall
health,
segment.
AP 2.
And he...
AP 2, defense 2.
So, the other good thing is that if they die, the corpse carts really can't do anything. Like, they're going to just sit here whacking the wall forever. So, if they die and either of them get taken out, we can maybe yield
We'll see.
and save
We'll see
the
what
tank.
happens,
But
'cause
we will find out.
What you have left are 2 very big units. I have lots of, not chaff, but it's interesting. I still think it could go either way,
I will
depending on
have to,
what happens.
I can kill, like, at best 1 a turn is the thing.
If you get 1 wall segment down, he can go through it. We're going to allow that.
Well, thank you. All right, so he only has 18 attacks. So
Well, it's enough to
we're going to start with the stomp.
bring down the wall and then some.
We're going to start with the stomp.
Kicking
Hitting
the wall.
on 3s. Yeah, he's kicking the wall. A lot of 1s and 2s there. 2 at AP 2.
4s. Pass 1, fail 1. Walls down to 11.
12 with his Titan Cleaver. AP 1 and Rending. This might be really good if he gets 6s. Which he does get at least 1 of. Wow, he doesn't drop us. He drops 1. So that's 3, 6, 9, 10 at AP 1 and 1 at AP 4.
1 at AP 4 fails. And
One
then
at AP
10.
5. 10 at AP 5. Sorry, 10 at AP 1.
10 at AP 1. These need to be 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus the 1, 7. It's down to 4. Yes. Auto pass. You know, it stands there stoic like a stone wall. We'll call the wall Jackson. How do you like that? The key is to focus on a unit. So
Yes,
we are going to have flame cannon. Focus fire. Well, it doesn't need to focus fire because it's already hitting reliably. So, shooting at your other unit of ghosties. 2 attacks. Reliable, both hit, last 3, so you've got 6 at AP 1, which you don't care about.
3 wounds.
Okay, not doing as well as I would have hoped.
Doing about as well as I would hope.
But the good news is that unit has gone, so
Yes,
you can't
it won't
activate
be not
them.
until
and
not
so
until
I've
next
got
turn. Yeah, you have it
a
all,
helicopter, miners, everything I can. To try
I
and
do
get 'em.
think that there's just a lot of.
Big
It's hard
boards.
to get over the wall.
It is.
kind of the thing about sieges.
What do you want to do next, or do you have anything?
I don't. I have both my corpse cards. So the
So we'll
corpse
say
cards.
your corpse cards can chip away at the wall too. Helicopter is going to be shooting. It is shaken, so reliable to 2. Shaken takes it up to 3. It only gets the 1 attack though. Better attack. No, 2. It gets 2. What do you know? Hits with both. That's blast again. So 6, no AP.
6s. Not a 1 so far. That's not good. There's that. So 2, 4, 6 more are dead.
I guess I was last standing. That's what I was doing. 6 more.
6 more.
Oh, by the
That
way,
is
folks. So for Nick's activation, he activated the corpse cart, which knocked out a single brick.
Because it's you got hands and feet sticking out of the corpse cart, and they punch one rock really hard and like judo punch it.
The brick falls out.
Through.
So that's what's happening. We've got two of his big monsters now trying to tear down the wall, quite literally. We have Nagash here who could fly over it, and I mean, he just decimated my heavy hitters there. And then he's got the unit here. So all you have left is the corpse cart over there. So what we'll do is, in the interest of time, we'll come back after he's done his attack with his corpse cart and I've done all my stuff. From this view, at the end of turn 3, you can see the castle is almost totally undefended. The engineer ordered the ballista to limber up and get off there before they get destroyed, so it's now down on the ground. The ghost unit took everything else I had. The bearded veterans, the High King, the miners, everybody went after it. Finally, the High King destroyed it in melee, which means he now has 2 of those devastating markers.
Nagash cares not for all that you have done. He is going to kill the High King, whether or not you hold the fortress.
The proverbial wrecking ball.
So,
bring it, good sir.
I am going to take a risky play here because Deadly Gaze, one of the best combat spells in the undead roster, costs 3 to cast. We'll get to boost this.
50-50
if it goes off, you take 3 hits with AP2 and Deadly 3.
Oh, jeez.
So I charge in and
Holy
then I
cow.
look upon you. So, wish me well here, everybody. Eating a 4.
That's a 2.
That's fine. So, then, with great despair in my heart and remembering my Furious, I'm going to attack with his heavy great weapon. 6s are good. Hits with all of them.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Heavy great weapon, AP3. 3 hits.
AP3, okay. So, I am a defense of 2 because of sturdy, and I now have 2 of those tokens, so I'm a defense 2 more on top of that. So your AP3, so 2 goes to 3, 4, back to a 2.
Okay,
so
let's hit
unless you have
Let's
AP4, I'm defending on a 2.
Okay, and then even if I have AP4, you're going to 3?
Oh, drops 2.
2, okay, good.
Drops 2. I'm
Why'd you
running.
roll so many?
I'm running out of blood tokens.
There's only 3.
Huh?
There's only 3.
Oh, I thought you said 6.
No.
Oh.
I'll get to attack with 6 next time. There's 3 in AP.
Would you rather me re-roll?
I mean,
Or take 1.
Well,
I'll meet you halfway.
Yeah, I mean, just take the 1 because
I'll take 1 wound.
Within the sets of 3s, you pass 2, so I think taking the 1 is fine with me.
Okay.
Now, this will be 6 at AP1, so still 2s. Oh, that's good. That's 3 6s. And
you're
drop
furious.
2. Yes, and I'm furious. So that's going to be, it's not rending, but that is, furious is extra hits
Yep.
or extra attacks?
Auto hit.
So that is 6, 7 at AP1. So that's good to see.
7 at AP1, saving on 2s again. Drop 2 more.
Alrighty. 6 more with Bane. So 6s are going to be rerolls. That's a 6 there. So that's 2 6s actually. And he hits on 3s. So drop 2, 4, 6 at 6 with Bane. So 6s are rerolls.
Man,
That's 2 6s as well.
he is dead.
Okay.
The High King. Oh, wait,
The High
no, he has 1 left. He has 1 left. I thought
Reroll
he
your
had.
6s. That's the thing about it. Might be good. There was,
He's okay.
Okay. Well,
He has 1 wound left. I thought he
and I
already
have-
had a wound.
I have 6 more attacks with the
Oh,
stomps.
jeez.
So, again,
Just need 1.
6 attacks, AP2, doesn't matter. 6s are special. 5 at AP2.
This is incredible. My defense 2 this whole time, and I've still lost almost 6 wounds.
I have so many attacks here. I just need a 1. Oh,
He's good.
No, he lives.
He's good.
He lives.
But my
You have
hit-
to deal a lot. You have to deal
Oh,
at
yeah.
least 6 wounds back to me.
All right, heavy runic hammer hitting you on 6s because I've already fought in May. Oh no, this was the first.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
last
so hitting you on my normal.
first activation.
That is 2 at AP3 because of
Hitting
his
5s.
devastating frenzy, and ones do extra damage.
To take extra damage. 1 extra damage?
Yeah, just 1.
Okay, so this is 3 6s. Show me 3 6s. Nope. So he takes 3 more wounds. So he's at half.
And then the crew
He's at half now.
that hits at AP4. You're still going to win the combat. You've done 5 wounds at most. I get to do 4.
He's good.
He's good. Does the High King survive? He doesn't.
Oh.
Is he fearless?
When I need morale,
He is fearless.
He has to.
He is fearless.
4 up. Oh, the one for Nagash kicked it back over to 5.
No, actually, I had Fear 3.
I also have Fear 3.
Okay, so it cancels. Yeah. So I would have played out the same, but wow, good sir. Okay. Okay.
Well, that's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
You're going to get
that's it. That's the one.
Everything.
Yeah, that's it.
Everything and their dog is going to go after you here.
Yeah. And he's at half. So if
he's at half.
If he loses
okay,
it,
the one thing I want to do, though, is to see if at point blank range, if my stupid, come on.
Yeah.
Focus fired 2+. Yes, it hits you.
Hits,
I'm just curious, do you save? Because it is an AP of 2, I believe.
I did not save with my armor.
You did not save, so that is deadly 6.
So I have my, hold on here, I have my undead save. So he might shake here. He's at half. I don't pass this. I pass one of those, so he takes 5 more wounds.
So what's he down to?
He is 12. He's at 17 wounds taken so far, which means...
So he's got 4 left. And I still have my rangers who are just sturdy.
That's 1 on morale, and he's not fearless.
He's shaking?
He shakes.
Oh, well, I will absolutely charge him with every single thing I have.
Well, we know he's shaken.
Okay.
Now, back to me. We are going to, I guess we'll do the Stitch Titan.
Yep.
Just to, like, pop that wall open.
Yep. And then we'll see where we are from there. 3s. 1. It's down to 1.
Well, I think that this will probably be the last turn the undead are...
Yeah. You only have 2 corpse cards, which are not going to bring down a wall. And I have enough stuff to definitely bring down Nagash. If I kill him, would that be the 75% of your...
If you kill Nagash, I lose 700.
Well, all you'll have left?
Nagash is the last thing. Yes, Nagash
that would be it.
Will be 7.
That would be it.
Which I think very suitable to have the last kill of the game be Nagash. So I say, let's play that out.
Okay, so we're playing out just how long can Nagash hold out. So before I charge anything in at that, I'm weakening it as much as possible. So he shot, did nothing. This we saw did really well. The Rangers have continued to be the MVP of this game.
No casualties.
No casualties. Have killed multiple units. They caused 2 rending hits that Nagash failed, and now there are 5 AP0 hits.
Nagash is at 2 wounds.
But Nagash is at 2 wounds left.
So he just needs to fail 2 of these twice.
Move this.
I want everyone to see if Nagash is shot to death in Miami as his. Oh no.
Oh, he is?
Oh no. All right, hold on. So now I need 2 6s.
You need 2 6s.
If there's 2 6s here, I still have a chance.
There's 1 6.
Just enough damage.
Maybe we'll call him Harold because he caught an arrow to the eye.
It's like crushed your knuckles together there accidentally.
Okay, folks.
That's the end of Nagash, and therefore the end of the dead.
The siege has been broken at a high cost. Now, comments, thoughts. The Stitch Titan was pretty useless.
He's just so
too slow.
He's so slow, and
but here's the fear: if you were to, for example, give the undead a spell to speed up or something, then he might be too good.
I have that.
Oh, do you have one?
I could have made him teleport 6
So
inches
maybe
every
that
turn.
would have been it.
I could have made him teleport 6 inches every turn. Would have been far wiser.
He
could have been really up in your back line. But
the battering ram, was it just bad rolls, or did it not have the oomph it needed?
I rolled exactly what I needed to make it useless, because I got the maximum number, and you passed 1, and then I got just below what I needed and passed all of them. So it was the perfect storm. I think this is a really fun and well-designed.
Another thing is, when you're building the fortifications, there's no way of maintaining whether it's a wooden fort, a stone fort, brick, and each of those determines the toughness of the wall. So obviously this is a stone dwarf fortress, so it had very, very high toughness. If this had been a wooden palisade or something, that first attack from the Stitch Titan would have smashed the wall and you would have gone through. But there's no way to control for it. In the points, it just says for every 750 points of defender, you get 2 to 3 fortress items. So a tower, a wall segment, or a keep. But it needs to change and say, okay, you can have 3 segments of wood, 2 segments of brick, or 1 segment of stone. Something like that, because otherwise you just get to put together this amazing, impossible fortress.
Well, but I think had I played better, not even perfectly, just better. Like, had I just used Nagash's teleport spell instead of wasting my magic trying to do the big ones every time, I would have had that Stitch Titan up on your walls, killing you immediately. I would have had the ram right up there. Like, there's so many, like, you have teleportation abilities and you have speed. Had I leaned into that, I would have been on the walls faster.
And one other thing, and this is to Nick's credit, this would have changed the game quite dramatically. He was going to teleport those 2 squads of 20 zombies because they have infiltrate. So he was going to pop them up behind the walls. We even had, as you saw, if you're looking, we had little graveyards that kind of they were going to come from. But when he saw my siege towers, he's like, well, we got to use the siege towers.
I had to use
So he put them in there. Could you guys imagine how the game would have been different if I'd had 40 zombies that regenerate every turn in my back?
Also would have been 60 because I teleported them right there.
Yeah.
So like, I could have skipped the walls almost. Like, there's ways I think this is maybe our my favorite scenario we've done of all of them, just because this was fun.
Yeah.
Like,
this very narrative.
And the wolves took the walls immediately, and I don't know, this was cool, and this went cool.
I've always wanted to do a siege. We've done a siege. Hope you all enjoyed it. Comments down below, and until next time, keep your dice on the table.